one of those days. It's one of those days. And welcome, One Crack News. I'm chilling in the den. There's a lot of stuff I gotta process and go through. Cause this is the hard time. Uh, this is a hard time. Cause when you start dealing with situations that you're dealing with and you don't want or you've seen things go awry and not go the way they're supposed to go, it affects you in a way that makes you reflect on things. And for me, I've always been a person that, you know, I see things for what it is and start saying to myself, the clock is ticking. Metaphorically speaking, the clock is ticking. And when that clock is ticking, buddy, a lot of things can go a certain way you have not planned. And as for me, good morning for y'all. It's probably evening for me. But I'm someone who protects. I see something that's not right or something that doesn't add up. My instincts is to protect because that's what you're supposed to do. Now, unfortunately, we're surrounded by people who think differently. They don't think in a rational mindset or anything else. People never see inside of a problem. And it's hard to tell, even though everyone say that, hey, we're family. But when there's a problem, it's hard to tell somebody um, that's not your immediate family what to do or how they should move or anything of that nature, right? So it's a little different. Now, personal, business are two different things. And we try to keep those things separate and on two different lanes. But when those lines get blurred and people think because family, um, I don't have to pay on time like everybody else. I don't have to do things that I'm supposed to do. And people like to take advantage of you because they assume you have things or they assume your finances are a certain way or another way. As I have people that's close to me that's offended, I can't pick up the phone and talk to them every day for 2, 3 hours. I don't have that kind of time. They're offended. Like I'm trying to be bigger than them. Like, dude, I'm literally busy. Like I'm working. I have to work to maintain what I have and try to accumulate more. I have to put work in. That goes along with anybody else. How did you feel if you at work and somebody's calling you up every 10 minutes and you trying to work, right? You ain't going to be able to be on the phone because you got to do the job that they're paying you for. So people get an attitude, you can feel them getting an attitude about it. Like, oh, all right. So you just be, all right, okay, yeah, all right. Well, when will you got time, sir, to call me back? I'd be like, what is it you want? Like, I can see it, like what we was talking about was very important. People just want to call you just to be like, yo, what's up? I'm like, all right, well, what's up? Then people are trying to finesse, money or like anything, man. It's like, yo, man, I call you, but my car I ran out of gas and I need some gas. I'm like, didn't your car light go off? Yeah, I don't get my check till Friday. And what was that supposed to mean? Quite sure you knew where your gas was when you was on Facebook kicking it. You was on Facebook getting drunk at a party. You might just wanted to sit the hell down if you ain't had gas enough to be traveling back and forth. It's not my job to get you back and forth to work for your check. You got to know better than that. Well, let's look at it for what it is, people. Society has played an evil trick on people. It really has. Society has played a very evil trick on virtually everybody out there. They're saying to people, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make it to where we're going to open up the game for the world so they can't say we're being bigoted and biased. And we're going to watch how many people don't pay no attention to it and let it go by. So when things go wrong, how people react to it determines if they're friend or foe. How people react to a tragedy. How people react when problems don't go their way. How people react when the things in the margins don't add up. When those lines are skewed. How do people react? That's how you can tell who you can be with, who you can't be with, who will betray you, who will stand 10 toes down. Seen it many times, people. I've seen people come along, make promises. I've seen people come along saying, I'm not like that. Look, you know me. I ain't like that. I ain't that kind of guy. I'm a stand up. I'm a real dude. I'm a real one. I'm loyal. And what do? They find a way to disappoint. They find a way to stab somebody in the back. They be the first ones to fold up because they want to be so loud. But when it's time to actually be it, they not around. See, these guys know how to play their position, right? Until they get spotted or caught doing something dumb or stupid. But the breadcrumbs have been there all along. You just chose to omit it. They had one of my homies looking at me sideways for no reason. All because he was listening to other people who was trying to push everybody away from him so that they could have him to themselves. I'm like, wow. Knock yourself out. But he should know better. I'm like, if you can't tell, I'm not like any of those people you with. And there's nothing else to discuss. Everybody got an opinion. You see, everybody has this great opinion of everything. They think they know the best answers. They think they got everything figured out until the moment they realize they don't have anything figured out. See, people are, they're so easily fooled. It's because people want to get more from scarcity than anything else in the world. Scarcity is what make people react the way they do. They believe it wholeheartedly. They're in, 10 toes down. Not talking about Kwame Brown. This has nothing to do with Kwame Brown. Actually, the person is a lot larger than Kwame Brown. So that's amazing. Everybody minds just goes to Kwame Brown. That's cool. But that is funny. Good thing I read that. I don't see how that relates to Kwame Brown. That doesn't have anything to do. I'm trying to think. How could that even have correlation with Kwame Brown? Uh, I don't think anybody online is even that close to Kwame Brown, unless they family. Like, he don't really know half of them people. More than 90% of them he don't know personally. So, and I don't know them personally. So, I don't see how that would even resonate with them when I'm saying they trying to push everybody else away so they can have them to themselves. I'll be like, that's cool, but that don't apply to Kwame Brown. Maybe in a digital sense, somebody be trying to do that, but no, it's not him. Just so that we're clear, this person is a lot larger financially, um, celebrity status, and everything else. And these people want his attention so much that anybody else that they feel was around, they try to push out the old crowd and bring in a new crowd of people and bring new people around. But I don't own an individual. Like, I don't own anybody, so it doesn't make a like it don't make any sense as to, for me, as to why all of this is transpiring or taking place. Like, I'm just like, I don't even care about it. Like, I don't live off that individual. Like, that individual is like brother to us. Like, they cool, they family like to us. So we don't lean off them. Like, that person don't give me money, never did, but never asked either. So that's just how everything should rotate. Yeah, that's funny. That's the flex. That's funny, Funk Master Flex. My thing is, and the point is, when things go wrong, you see how people respond and react. Now, this person, you know, totally, it's like everybody can relate to that. You do 125,000 things for somebody. The one thing you don't do is amplify. And all the things you've done prior is just, nobody remembers. Right? Now, No. Oh no, you've heard it. Person that I'm talking about made videos about the person and everything. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. The situation when it comes front, back, and center, and side to side, and all the way around in a circle, it's kind of different when you look at it at those angles and see when something goes wrong, how many people blame you. They don't even contact you to tell you something went wrong. Now, this whole time, people was having a feeling about me and feeling a type of way for no reason. I had nothing to do with anything. You see what I'm saying? And they thinking like, oh man, dude changing. He turning. I'm turning. How? I'm like, somebody that's was supposedly in our circle contacts me, right? And asks me for help on something. I help the person. And then they reach out to me and calling like, yo, what you doing? This is not even a reach out to me. Let me just tell y'all this. This was done like 7, 8 months ago. Like I don't even remember when I helped him. That's how far back it was. I'm like, he called. He was somebody we knew. We didn't have a problem with him. He ain't never did nothing to me. And I don't know what he did to anybody else. They still ain't said that. Next thing you know, everybody was just acting different for no reason. I didn't know what the reason was or anything else. Then I find out after something went on and I made a call like, yo, where was my phone call? Like this went down and I didn't get a call? Like what's going on around here? So they was, oh man, well, you dealing with dude and we ain't with dude. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I know y'all family. So what is you talking about? This y'all guy. I know him through y'all. He called me. So y'all must have gave him my number because I didn't. So I'm like, I don't even know him that, like, I know he cool with y'all. That's how I knew him through y'all. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll see if I can help. And I helped dude, and everybody like, yo, you with him. So right away, they throwing me in the middle of something I have nothing to do with any of it. I'm like, dog, the dude called me, I helped him. Y'all never told me that y'all had a problem with him. Then y'all fly down to Culver City, right? And get all messed up and got to go to the police department down in Culver City because y'all sitting over there in the rich man house getting crazy. Again, I wasn't there for any of it. I didn't go to Culver City. Hell, I don't even know where Culver City is. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. I ain't did nothing to anybody. That's what I'm like, dog. I haven't done anything to anybody. I ain't talking behind their back. I ain't did a damn thing. People want to have conflict so that they can find a way to get close to you to manipulate. My thing is I don't let everybody like in the circle. My circle is very small, because if you keep your circle small, your problems are small. When you got too many people that know your business, you got too many people with an opinion on your business. And you got all this outside interference and people coming in with thoughts and they comments and what does this mean? What does that mean? Everybody wants to be a piece of the doggone process. Everybody want to be the one that says, it's me. I'm the miracle. Well, you gotta have your circles and your team right. Everybody mind gotta be on the same level. Not thinking the same, but on the same level of goal oriented. I can't have somebody who's there to try to get some money because they think you got some money. So now they want some money. So they want to just do what you do, but they're not adding any value to what you do. It's like, how you gonna help? Like the guy's like, yo, man, I could come over and I could make some videos, man. I could do some editing, man. Let me come move in your house. Move in my house. Like, I don't need you to move in my house. Why would I need you to move in my house if you could just send that through an email? You don't need to move in with me. All right, they expect to live with me. I'm supposed to take care of them rent free, then pay them to do something I don't need them to do. Tell me when it starts to make some sense to people, right? Tell you when you got a chaotic lifestyle, like it's just so many people who don't understand. There's a girl that don't seem to understand like what I do for a living. I can't just go to a party. I told them that before. I'm like, look, I can't just drop at the drop of a hat. You call me on that day of, and I'm showing up to people's parties, and I'm like, look, I don't make all these trips. I'm not going to somebody's birthday bash that I wasn't invited for. I'm like very happy I wasn't invited because I don't feel like going. I got stuff to do. I got work to get ahead of. So I'm like, I don't need to be behind any more than I already am. Well, here's the problem with some women. Some women feel the biggest misconception is that no, they feel the biggest misconception is that if you don't do something that they want, you don't care. They say they understand, but they don't. They're saying they understand just to get you to shut up. They just want you to shut up. That's serious. That's real talk. They just want you to shut up and do what they say. And if you don't do what they say, they get depressed, they get frustrated because it's not going the way they want. Even though you explained to them exactly how it was when you met them. You said, hey, this is my life. You told them, this is my life. This is what I do for a living. This is my thing. This is my jam. This is what I do. But did they understand? No, 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 no. No, because everybody's had a girl that then told them they feel it, they understand, they're the same way. Oh, I get it. I'm like that too. No, they're not. They don't get nothing. They don't understand it. They're not like that too. All they're going to do is just piss you off. That's it. That's what they're going to do. Piss you off. That's their goal in life. They get off on it. Nothing serves them better. Hold on. I had to set y'all down for a sec while I hang this up. This ain't working. All right, cool. Women love to express themselves. That's why they got these magazines telling them how to express themselves about their lives. Because every lives means so much more than the man's. And we're supposed to really care and pay attention to all this bullshit. Because in everybody's mindset, that's all that matters. We're supposed to care wholeheartedly while everyone else just goes along with the motion. Well, when you're working to be filthy rich, What's next? The most money I had in the bank at one time. Very interesting. I couldn't tell you because I don't remember. Because I never focus on this is the most money I've ever had in the bank at one time. It's not about that. It's about dealing with crisis. What are you actually doing with the money? I have so much money already in motion working even right now. I'm up answering emails and contacting people from Zurich because this is what I do. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon somewhere, right? Oh, this is some funny shit right here. This is funny. I got to go back to see this part again. Hold on. This is probably the best acting T.I. has ever done in his life. But it was effective. No, I'm not caught up on Power. I'll probably watch it sometime tomorrow.
T-box is full. All right, crackers, come on. Get your ass out the way. We playing through. Not now, right now. Sorry, white people. Sorry for what? So, since you are literally
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's the funniest line T.I. has ever said. This was the best season ever. That was too funny. That was crazy.
Of course. Let's go. Yeah.
As soon as he pull up on the golf course.
T full. All right, crackers, come on. Get your ass out the way. We playing through. Not now, right now. Sorry, white people. Sorry for what? So, since you are literally charging us by the second, why don't you
Man, that's crazy as hell. Man, that is crazy as hell, man. T.I. is nuts. And they got right out of his way. Do you see that? Well, combining, they've been working together. The UFC is owned by the William Morris Agency. So that means everybody basically who owns stock in that company got money. Like LL Cool J is the owner of the UFC. There's a lot of people that own stock in UFC. UFC is like, once they sold it at its high valuation point, it had climaxed and reached its zenith. It's going like this now. And now WWE is finna be sold because Vince is gonna have to sell. Because it's a fire dumpster now. But they're not as bad as UFC. UFC don't have any superstars. Because Dana White realizes now he doesn't know how to market anybody. Oh, I've seen it, man. People out in Cali. Well, the thing is this: dealing with their children. It's what we for. I never agreed with that philosophy. It's not a bad connection. They messing with my stream as usual.
Accessibility shortcuts, 8 items, voice guide, off. Video, caption off. Caption, 2 items off, on. Set to on,
Are you
close.
All right, Chris. Since they messing with everything, we just gonna go on here and call it. I need to charge my phone anyway. Get back to handling some business. All right, shouts out to everybody. Kwame Brown, Bus Life Movement, Armando Black TV, Ticket TV, Damn D Beef, Diane DPOV, Angela Stanton King, Jag Sports with Jose Rodriguez. Everybody, man, and I'm about.